what's your next?
Mikey not gonna like this one.
I think this is my food though.
Playboy Cardi.
What about Playboy Cardi?
His first album.
Oh, hold it. So, Jaylen, what's your next unpopular thing?
Playboy Cardi's album, which is fucking terrible.
Are you talking about Whole Lotta Red?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't terrible.
It was terrible.
Now, I'll say this: it didn't live up to the hype.
I mean, they were kind of hard to. But I don't know why people would hype him up that much.
You know
He's not that type of rapper, though.
So if you look up Playboy Cardi right now on YouTube, he has almost 200 leaked songs on YouTube.
Boy, everybody knows this.
Yeah, but
all his songs was leaked before the album.
His leaked songs do better than his actual songs because his leaked songs sounds a lot better than his actual songs. Like Pissy Pamper, that song. That song is fire. Or I don't know, Kid Cudi, Pissy Pamper, whatever. They don't know the full title of that song yet, but that song is a fire with him and Young Nudie. Oh my goodness, that song is amazing.
My problem with the album.
Okay, let me say this first. I never listened to the album. I don't really listen to Playboy Cardi much, but his first album was kind of good. I ain't never listened to the second one, so I can't give an opinion.
My problem with this fucking album, he had how many years? He had 4 years, right? Four years to make the album sound good. And what you can't identify what he's saying.
All right,
I didn't hear that a lot.
He didn't live up to the hype because he changed his style up way too much. Like he didn't have to go full baby Cardi. He went full on like he went on full on that voice.
What you want to pacify or something, bro? Like what?
And that kind of messed it up.
He should be taking care of his.
We
babies.
all know Cardi. But if you're a Cardi fan like I am, you know you're not listening to Cardi for lyrics anyway. What the hell? Like
what you listening to it for then?
You listen to it for the vibe.
I'm not gonna lie. His first album, I don't like Playboy Cardi much. I hated that
vibe and the beat.
But his first album was kind of a vibe.
I like Playboy Cardi.
You listen to it for the vibe and the beat and how you feeling, but. The thing about it is,
the beat was fire.
And you know what's different about this one?
The album.
Pierre Bourne didn't do a lot of songs on this album for him. If I'm gonna be, and I love Playboy Cardi, he's one of my favorites. Pierre Bourne saves Playboy Cardi a lot. If it wasn't for him producing so good, Playboy Cardi we wouldn't even be talking about him. I'm gonna be honest with you. With that second album, you did listen to it, but we know almost every song in that second album because Pierre Bourne, and Pierre Bourne's even rapping on that album with him. He pretty much did every song.
Wait, Pierre Bourne was rapping on Dial It?
Yeah, he was. He gets like 2 songs on here.
How come I never realized that?
I like the song with Chief Keef. I'm not gonna lie.
And Mileage, yeah. See, but you see how his flow was so different. Like he
I did like Poke It Out.
He did the wrong flow. On Whole Lotta Red, he did too much of that.
From what I've been hearing, he did a whole lot of wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like Playboy Cardi. I like Playboy Cardi. He's not one of my favorites, but I like listening to him. But that whole album, it's just like I'm trying to listen to it. Even like the first 2 songs I listened to, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy saying?
All right. But hold on. Let me say this first because he got nerve to talk.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Before we move on, before you finish saying it, we gotta hurry up this topic because we don't want to make a whole Playboy Cardi video. So.
All right.
Just speak y'all pieces.
All right.
He's a good.
He listened to a lot of old Young Thug music that you couldn't understand either. So I want to hear that from him.
I understand.
But I do agree. It didn't live up to the standards. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say it was terrible. But it didn't live up to the standards. It was not like Die Lit. Die Lit is probably his best album. I ain't gonna lie.
But this is what I'm saying. He had 4 years to go. 4 years. Same thing with Uzi. Uzi had 4 years of Eternal Take.
And Eternal Take was fire.
And it lived up to the hype. How can that not live up to the hype? He had 4 years.
Yeah, I agree. But we gonna see what his deluxe is like.
If he dropped it,
but if his deluxe is leaked songs like he said, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good.
Okay, but then that really doesn't add too much to the Whole Lotta Red project itself.
Yeah, I think the Whole Lotta Red project is gonna underperform.
But I'm not gonna lie.
It is because he didn't live up to the standards.
I'm not gonna lie.
The deluxe might just barely, it might bring him back up a little bit.
The deluxe is not coming out no time soon. I'm being honest with you. We probably looking at like another.
He got to take care of his baby instead of because Iggy put him on blast. All right, Mikey, what's your next unpopular opinion?
What are we on, the third one?
Yeah, we should be on. Yeah, the third.
The third one. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I said this: Juice WRLD isn't a legend, but he shouldn't be forgotten. I say that because
but he had a short career.
Yeah, I only
he
say
shouldn't
that.
be forgotten.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, nobody's going to say like a dead person should be forgotten.
No, but I just meant
Like
that
his
music wise, even if he's not a legend, he didn't do anything new or spectacular. He definitely did make a lot of music that help and inspire people. Especially, I know for me personally, like I love a lot of his sad music and a lot of not just Lucid Dreams. I like End of the Road, Scared of Love. I like all of them.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real because of how big Lucid Dreams was. I highly doubt people is gonna forget him. Like even down the line when people might not know, like, oh, Juice WRLD, they're at least gonna know that song.
Yeah, but like he likes him a lot for his rapping, his freestyling. I do too, but I liked a lot of that slow music. That's just because who I am.
I can't do with his sad music.
But I'm not saying he's a legend.
Like I could take X's sad music, but Juice WRLD, it was just a little too sensitive.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's a legend, but I just don't want him to be forgotten because I think he was great. R.I.P. to Juice WRLD because that was a sad day when he.
R.I.P. to all the fallen rappers.
Yeah, that was a sad day.
Like
him and X.
I wonder what was going through his head when he took all those pills because of.
He didn't want to go to jail.
I'd rather go to jail than take all them pills. I'm sorry.
He probably didn't think he was going to. He'd been doing it all his life.
He did. He probably didn't. As long as he's been doing it, he probably didn't think like this was going to be the whole.
I forgot how much it was, but it was over the amount that you're supposed to take.
Yeah, but like you said, when people do that all the time and survive, you know what I mean? Because people be smoking and doing this type of drugs as kids and do it till they get older and survive.
But he took a lot.
You just don't know. He didn't want to go. He didn't know. Like, he legit just didn't know. I'm not going to say it was a smart decision because obviously it wasn't. But, man.
He would have still, honestly, I think if he still would have been here, if he would have just went to jail.
Okay, yeah. Well, I always did say that a lot of the rappers that died in this generation, don't hate me when I say this, but most of them kind of brought it on themselves, if I'm going to be honest.
I'll just say poor decision making. That's all. Let's just
leave it at that. I think the only rapper that died this generation where they didn't bring it upon themselves was X, but that's just because he got stopped. But everybody else, like, as much as I love King Von, like, he didn't have to go up to Quando. Nipsey, he didn't have to call that guy a snitch. Like, no disrespect to them.
And
no disrespect.
You can't forget.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pop Smoke. Yeah. Okay, that was an accident.
That was an accident, and that was because like he actually leaked his address.
But no hate to those people. I'm not talking bad on them. I'm just saying like ultimately you do make the decisions that
it's
sometimes
it's just poor decision making, and it happens in life. Like we all still making poor decisions. It's gonna happen.
How did Mac Miller
overdose? Just like Juice WRLD.
Yeah, he overdosed. Like honestly, I don't know what he was going to do. I think didn't he just break up with Ariana Grande?
I think that was like a whole while ago.
I don't know why he was like. I don't know how
drugs take over you. That Juice WRLD. Well, his mom said he couldn't help it, dude.
He
couldn't help it.
He might have been going through something that the public didn't know.
Yeah,
because his last album before he died, it was a very depressing album.
When you listen to Juice WRLD music, he literally sang. He's telling us he literally can't help it.
We were talking about Mac Miller. Well, we know Juice WRLD was depressed, but. Yeah. Well, not to laugh at depression.
Some people just can't help it. It's fucked up, and it's just too much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my third one.
All right, we're gonna do our last round of unpopular opinions, and my last one is deluxe album trend that started with Uzi. It's annoying now. And let me clarify, because back in the day, before streaming became big, like back in stores, you had regular albums and deluxe albums where they might offer you like a few more songs onto the album. But now there's a new trend of deluxe albums where it started with Uzi. But I don't get mad at Uzi because he deserved to. He didn't put out music for a long time, so he dropped Eternal Take, and then like a few weeks later, he came out with Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 2. But it made sense for him because he ain't dropped music in years. So people wanted the... What?
No, I was about to say, I thought when he dropped the second part of that album, it was like...
Fire.
Yeah, that was. I mean, it was alright.
No, I'm not saying the quality of that.
No.
I'm saying as far.
Saying what Mikey said. I'm saying didn't it come out like a couple of days later? Because I swear, because he tweeted on Insta or Twitter.
Okay, but it doesn't matter when it came out. The whole point is he deserved to do a deluxe album trend. Like I could see him dropping something and then dropping something right back because he ain't dropped since before this. He ain't dropped since like 2016 or 2017. So it made sense for him to do it.
What was the name of that album? He did
What before?
Yeah, it was
Love Is Rage 2.
Yeah, right.
So I'm getting tired of this new deluxe album trend because then you got Lil Baby's My Turn, you got Baby Pluto and Pluto Deluxe, you got what was the album that Gunna dropped earlier this year?
Drip or Drown?
Didn't he make a deluxe version of that album?
Drip or Drown 2?
I think so.
I can't wait. It was Oh my god, I was literally just into that.
Well, the whole point is I'm getting tired of this deluxe album trend. Like, it really is starting to bug me. Like, there is cases here and there, like Uzi, and then with Pop Smoke, like, it made sense for him since, you know, he's dead and people want to hear more from him or they want to hear the rest of his work. So, in those cases, it makes sense.
It was just called Drip Season 3 Deluxe.
Yeah.
So it makes sense in some cases like Uzi and Pop Smokes, but overall the trend is starting to annoy me. Like, don't flood the market. Like, if you're a rapper that drops regularly, I don't want to hear you drop something and then I have to go back to that same album 2 weeks later because you added like a whole nother album's worth of music.
No, he didn't know. It was one of that's what it was. It was at the one of the deluxe because it added Diana and shit like that. Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
I don't disagree. I really don't have nothing to say. To be honest with you, I don't disagree with what he's saying. I don't, it doesn't bother me as much as him, but I don't disagree with it.
I mean, you can't really disagree because that is true. It's like every album it's like a deluxe coming with it.
Unless you like Future, because what Future do, he don't drop a deluxe. He'll drop a whole nother album the day after. So. It probably is a deluxe. He's probably just changing the title.
Okay, the thing about Future,
when he dropped Future, then he dropped Hendrix right after that.
Okay, but that was the concept.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay, the thing with Future is before the deluxe album trend, he's been dropping album after album. So Future already been a problem, but I'm talking about like now it's a trend for like the whole music industry. Like everybody got to drop a deluxe after they drop an album. Yeah. So it's just annoying to me.
No, disagree.
We can't really agree with that.
So Jaylen, what's your next unpopular opinion?
The last one.
Pop Smoke. I'm sorry, but I feel like if Pop Smoke would still been here, he would probably not the face, but probably be like a really good rapper. I'm sorry, but
what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to basically say like he was cut too short.
Think he'd be top tier?
Yeah, like he would have been like.
Oh, who's gonna disagree with that?
Like he brought like you can't say he brought like a whole new flow to not the whole new flow, like a whole new sound to rap for like how many months it was popular? Like what, like couple like I want to say.
You said you can't say that? No,
I'm like he can like he brought like a whole new voice, like a whole new sound. Like you know how Cardi.
Okay, let's.
I'm trying to. I don't know.
Let's cool it because. He brought the sound to New York, like New York drill became a thing. But as far as drilling itself,
keep in mind,
I'm just talking about like
we have unpopular opinions. Doesn't mean we're gonna disagree with each other. Y'all probably won't even disagree either. This is just stuff that's on our mind. So
no, this is what I'm saying. Like,
because I don't disagree.
His voice, like you know how he sounded.
Yeah,
that was like a unique voice. So it's like that right there would have brought him not all the way to the top, but like brought him pretty up there to be well known outside of music.
Yeah, everybody. He's about to star in a movie, so everybody.
I mean, but I feel like if he would have still been here, if he would have never leaked that address, he probably would have had like at least.
It was a mistake. It was an accident.
Yeah, it's like he just being like he was like 21 years old, just him living life and accidentally leaked his address.
Jaylen, you explained this like this is a real unpopular opinion. Nobody disagrees.
I'm just saying.
Nobody
disagrees. This is what goes through my mind. I'm like Pop Smoke would have been.
Agree.
Yeah, he would have been agree.
We agree. I mean, it's
you
not
just gotta listen to
much
his
more you
work.
can say
Yeah,
to make
it's
us
like-
agree even
that's
more.
what
We
I'm
just
saying.
gonna keep agreeing with you.
It's like I feel like
we agree.
Like,
the more he talks, the more we agree.
Yeah,
I just, like, I
we
miss
just keep
him,
agreeing
like,
with you.
I'm
We're
not
not
sorry.
gonna disagree with
on
that.
no gay shit. Like,
Now, like,
I really miss him.
But
I
that is the same way I feel about King Von though.
Yeah, like he was like King Von was a good storyteller.
Now those two artists. Now I personally didn't listen to him all the time. I did listen to Pop Smoke a little bit, but King Von I didn't really listen to. But I can't disagree with that. You know, they was popping. It's showing right now. So I mean, there's no.
Oh, welcome to Old Block. LeVon James,
no
Grandson Volume 1. All his projects was fire.
Like that.
Agree. Like
I don't understand. I still don't understand the beef with the King Von situation because wasn't they cool before?
Okay, well,
what literally?
Everybody's saying that is because I think NBA YoungBoy did a song with Asian Doll, who was King Von's ex.
Point is, maybe we'll do a rap discussion video sometime soon. But for now, let's stay.
Boy, this is my video.
All right, but come on, stay on topic.
Okay, Mikey, say your last unpopular opinion.
All right. My last unpopular, which is. Again, it's probably not unpopular, but I was gonna say I think Takeoff should try and make another solo album.
You said he should try.
Yeah, I think he should.
I mean,
because
we just had to disagree with that.
Because we just had a discussion about Offset, Quavo, and Takeoff by themselves, and while personally Offset is my favorite. Offset's my favorite.
When did he become your favorite?
When
I said that Offset was my favorite, I was debating with both of you.
I know. But I'm saying that Takeoff, I think if he really wasn't who he was and put himself out there, he could be the best. That's what I think. You said you think Offset is the best. I'm just saying that I think if Takeoff can put himself
I was
out
saying
there,
Offset is
he
the
could
best.
be the best.
I was saying Offset is the best from stuff that we've seen as far as of right
and
now.
I agree with you.
But I said, if Takeoff does put more of himself out there, there could be a chance. But I'm just saying, as of right now, Offset, he got the more interesting lifestyle personally. He made some of the biggest songs for the Migos. So as of right now,
and that's pretty much what I'm
so
saying.
I'm just saying, maybe if you're right, maybe if Takeoff did do more, maybe I could change my opinion. But I mean, we don't. Out of all the Migos, we know the least about him.
Yeah,
I feel like they should just all work on a solo album, but actually put some time and effort into it. You can't say I understand Quavo.
Offset put time and effort in his album. His shit.
I'm more.
Even though I'm gonna admit I didn't really
speaking-
like Offset's album as much, but
I'm more speaking
His
on
album,
Quavo and Takeoff itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you cannot say Offset's lyrical but not listen to his album. He put some time into his.
It's like, but if you put like a little bit more time into it, I understand. But
we know what Quavo is. Quavo is not.
Quavo, but
He's a hook.
He's a hook fucking god, bro.
That's what he is,
bro. Come on.
I mean, even though Offset's hook was the biggest song for the Migos.
Yeah, it was. But I'm just saying that.
I'm sorry.
We know Quavo. We know.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
Like,
Offset, and if Takeoff took it serious, because I heard the quality. I heard the Quality Control album. Takeoff had some really fire hooks on it.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I feel like each of the Migos have their own special talents that overrides the others.
Even though Offset and Takeoff does Quavo's special abilities better.
No, I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Really.
If Offset has some of the best hooks for the Migos, and if Takeoff really took it serious, bruh, he does better hooks than
They take
Quavo.
it seriously, but I'm just saying,
Quavo not on Offset and Takeoff, so I can't lie.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Quavo, you a good rapper and all, but Offset and Takeoff, I mean.
Yeah, and I love Quavo too. I'm just saying, I love the Travis Scott and Quavo album, by the way.
That's an unpopular opinion right there.
It is? I don't like that?
No, it's not just us, but a lot of people really don't.
Oh yeah, you know what? I do remember that. Yeah, you're right. All right, let me change it up. I like a few songs on there. I ain't gonna say I like the whole album. Let me be specific when I say.
I'm waiting for Takeoff to drop his album though, because I just looked at his story. He was all one of the questions was all like, when you gonna drop an album? I think he said soon.
Yeah,
okay, but rappers always say soon, and that could mean like 3 years from now.
Okay, Playboy Cardi.
He said soon. Look at it 4 years later. Shit is not. I mean, it did. I think it did well. Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, because of the
I mean, numbers wise, it did well,
but
critically, no.
No, but yeah, I'm waiting for Takeoff's album because that's something I really want to hear. Because basically, last basic song was Insomnia that I actually sat there and listened to, or Casper, honestly.
All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed doing this, so we could do more unpopular opinion videos, or we could do other type of videos. So make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you check out Mikey's channel, Jaylen's channel. I'll put their Instagrams and everything too. So, all right, we signing out.